Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I would like to call to order the Bamberg County School District Board of Trustees special called meeting. Today's date is January 11, 2023, and the time is 6:00 p.m. We have 6 of 9 board members that are present, so we have a quorum and we can move forward with the meeting. Board members, you've had the agenda in front of you and you've had an opportunity to read over it. What's the pleasure of the board with regards to approval of the agenda?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I move that we accept the agenda as outlined.
All right, we have a
Second.
motion on the floor and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, if you're in favor of this, please signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Hearing no opposition, the ayes have it, the motion carries. We are now down to item number 3 on the agenda, which is a second reading of Bamberg County School District Policy, Section I.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
And if it's okay, in case I have to flip through one of these meeting pages of these policies, I'm going to remain seated if that's okay with
That's
everyone.
fine.
All right, so tonight we're here to get a second reading on the exact same policies that we presented at Monday night's regular board meeting. So with that, I'm asking for the board's second reading on policies IA all the way through IMG.
Okay.
I had to get rid of
Board members, as Dr. Brown has indicated, this is a second reading on all of the same policies that we just did the first reading on a couple of days ago. So she's requesting a second reading on policy IA through IMG. What's the pleasure of the board?
Madam Chairman, I move that we approve the second reading of Section I, policies IA through IMG.
We have a motion on the floor and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, if you're in favor of this, please signal by saying aye. Aye. Hearing no opposition, the ayes have it, and the motion carries. So Section I is approved for a second reading.
Okay.
We are now down to 4.
Yes, ma'am, I'm asking for the board's second reading. Again, these are the exact same policies under Section K that were presented at Monday's regular board meeting. I'm asking for the board's second reading and approval of policies KA through policies KLGA.
All right. Board members, I'll entertain a motion with regards to a second reading on Section K of our board policies.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I move that we receive section KA through KLGA.
All right.
Second reading.
All right. Is there a second? Motion on the floor and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, if you're in favor of approval of the second reading for Section K of KA through KLGA, please signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Hearing no opposition, the ayes have it, and the motion carries. We're down to number 5, which is the second reading of Section L.
Okay? Again, same policies presented at Monday's regular board meeting. I'm asking for second reading board approval of policies LA, LBA, and LH.
All right, board members, what's the pleasure?
Madam Chairman,
Yes.
I make the motion that we accept the second reading with approval on policies LA, LBA, and LH.
All right. We have a motion on the floor and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, if you're in favor of this, please signal by saying aye. Aye. Hearing no opposition, the ayes have it, the motion carries. Item number 6.
Okay? Again, policy ADF was presented at Monday's board meeting. I'm asking for board's second reading and approval of policy ADF, district wellness.
What's the pleasure of the board?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I move that we accept the second reading of policy ADF.
All right.
Second.
We have a motion on the floor and a second that we approve the second reading of Section A, which is ADF. All in favor of this, please signal, or is there any discussion? We're all okay with that? All right, if you're in favor, please signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Hearing no opposition, the ayes have it and the motion carries. Number 7,
Again tonight, policy GDB presented at Monday's regular board meeting. I'm asking for the board's second reading of approval for policy GDB, support staff contracts and compensation.
all right, what's the pleasure of the board?
Madam Chairman,
Yes.
I wish to make a motion that we accept policy GDB.
All right, we have a motion on the floor that we accept the second reading for approval for policy GDB.
Second.
We have a motion on the floor and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, if you're in favor of this, please signal by saying aye. Aye. Hearing no opposition, the ayes have it, the motion carries. We're down to number 8.
I'm asking for board's second reading and approval of policies JIH and JIHR as were presented at Monday's board meeting.
Okay. What is the pleasure of the board?
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I make a motion that we approve the second reading policies JIH and JIHR.
All right.
Second.
We have a motion on the floor and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, if you're in favor of the approval of second reading for section J, which is JIH and JIH-R, please signal by saying aye. Aye. Any opposition? Hearing none, the ayes have it, the motion carries. We are now down to item number 9, which is to adjourn the meeting. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Madam Chairman, I move that we adjourn the meeting.
All right.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, if you're in favor, please signal by saying aye. Aye. Hearing no opposition, the ayes have it, the motion carries, and this meeting is adjourned.